and welcome to another day here on Adobe Live. Thank you so much for Paul Tranny right before us with a new daily creative challenge for you guys. Thank you guys for sticking around. I see so many of our friends in the chat. We've got Cody. Thank you so much for being here, Cody, and taking care of our chat. We've got Tara. We've got Golden Rose. We've got Gary. We've got Uriel, Andreas, Be Creative. Oh, so good to see you guys, and so many more. Shout out where you're coming from today, what kind of time zone you're in right now, because for me it's the morning time, but Marco, it's like 7 p.m, something like that for you?
It's 6 p.m. actually.
6 p.m. Ha,
It's 6
time.
p.m. Yeah, how
We're
are we doing,
working on
Anna?
that superpower, where I can tell times all the time.
That's the thing. Or we can also talk about the weather if you want. Like
Gray
you know,
here.
yeah, like when you are in a lift or in an elevator with someone that you don't know or you don't want to chat about or you want to talk with, and like, oh yeah, talking about the weather, the time, and blah blah blah. So this is kind of funny. How are
We're
you
in
doing?
a big elevator. Yeah, exactly. How are you doing? How are you today? We were here yesterday, but so
Yeah,
excited to be back.
yeah, I can definitely say the same actually. So,
Yes. If you guys didn't
um,
catch the replay, by the way, or the live stream yesterday, there is a replay of the stream that we had, which was amazing. You guys should definitely check that out. And then today we are going to continue. First, I want to mention that you can check out our new set of Photoshop Daily Creative Challenges with Paul Tranny every single weekday at 9 a.m. Pacific. Super excited about that. And thank you, Paul, for handing this over to us. So for people who didn't catch us yesterday, this is Marco Oggian. Super happy to have you here with us. We want to see what you made yesterday and talk a little bit about who you are, what you like to do, anything that you would like to add, or just catch people up from yesterday.
of course, of course. So basically, from yesterday, nothing has changed. So I'm still a graphic designer.
Good job. Didn't change
Yeah,
that since
I'm
yesterday.
I'm I'm still a graphic designer. I am an art director, an artist, an illustrator, a lot of things actually,
All
which
the
means
things.
that I suck at everything.
Oh,
It's
and you're
like,
funny.
yeah, it's like no. It's like when you talk with people, and when you are on a party or something like that, that you start talking with someone that is so like so selfish and like so, and you get bored about it. Like, yeah, come on, whatever, man. But I mean, I'm just joking.
Of course,
Um,
yeah. We know how amazing you are. You don't even have to say it. We can just see it. It's
uh,
amazing.
thank you so much. Well,
Absolutely.
as you're saying, I don't know how to define myself, and of course to define my work, but we can have a look on it. So we
Yeah.
jump on my website, which is marcojan.com, which is quite obvious, of course.
But still, it's great. You
and
got that one.
and we can just scroll. So
Mm-hmm.
this is just this I think are the last project of 2020. So is I start working on it something like 12 years ago, and I could say I never waste time. So basically I just work every every day, all day long. And as you can see, my work is always the same, which means I'm a boring person, and I don't want to and I don't
Oh,
want
you're
to
silly.
express myself in other ways. But as you can see, there's always geometrical elements and always the same 5 colors because I'm a lazy person, and and
You know what you like.
and typography actually, which
Mm,
typography is always amazing.
for sure.
um even if my shapes are always quite funny, quite simple, that I'd love to a little a little 5 years old person can easily catch what I'm doing.
For sure.
My work is always well, it's always cynical and a bit ironical and critical. Like this post, for crazies, this poster have been downloaded 705,000 times, or I don't know, but it's huge. And you can see, or talking about cohesion, this is actually amazing. This is a project I did with a really great studio based in London, or like this inflatable duck. So
Yes. I
this
noticed the inflatable duck. Is that 3D or is it real?
this is another sneak peek. Actually, this is just a 3D that
Mm.
Mike Fernandez from Sevilla, which is an incredible 3D designer, did.
That's so
We
cool.
I'm gonna I'm gonna do that in live, something around 2 meters high for something like that,
What?
with Studio Souffle, which is as an incredible studio based in London, and they work with inflatable structures and those kind of
Perfect
stuff.
name for
So
it.
yeah, yeah,
So good.
that's true. And well, if there are new people, which I hope today,
Oh, plenty of new friends in the chat. We're
yeah,
also
that's
getting one question I was interested in. Are you a fan of
yeah, please.
Matisse? Cara is asking.
Sorry.
Are you a fan of Matisse? That's a
Well, I don't know if is it possible to not be a fan of Matisse. So the answer is yes, of course. But
good answer.
Matisse by the yeah, but Matisse, by the way, is well, it's not my favorite kind. It's not my favorite artist. It's not my first inspiration. But I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure we can go through later. So so basically we can just switch off, and basically we can just say hello, so everything is done. So let's make a
We'll
let's
have a
make
numbered list of
yeah,
favorite.
let's make a little bit longer our beautiful chat. So
Definitely.
Anna, as I was saying to you
Hmm.
yesterday, I'm gonna have an exhibition in Belgium,
Yes.
in the city of Genk
Hmm.
this summer. And the guys out there commissioned me to do a regular size basketball court,
Hmm.
so which is dope. And we can go through. We can go on Behance, which is a really great platform.
By the way, we
I
really like
re-
bands.
but I'm pretty sure I'm pretty honest about that. So
Absolutely.
I really love Behance and always work and everything. So we can go here. Woohoo, Behance feature.
Whoop, whoop. It's
So
featured. Was it you won an award from Behance? There was a lot of stuff that you've done with Behance that like you're
yeah,
just famous here.
on Behance, I
It's
don't know. I
awesome.
think I got features
Oh, all the features.
626.
Dang.
Wow, 1 million views. That's
Oh,
sick.
ha, dang.
That's sick. Wow,
That is
amazing.
great
I'm
job.
I'm gonna have a gin and tonic. No, I'm joking. No, I'm just, it's just
Celebrating.
it's just water with lemon. So, um, well, you don't know, so maybe it could be
Who
gin and tonic.
knows,
So,
really?
basically, this is a project we did with my previous studio, which was Flaco Studio, and then we're gonna skip on my new one, which is amazing.
Bruto.
And brutto. And we got called by these climbing structures space, I can say, yeah.
Hmm.
And they had this big space behind the building, so
Right,
they
right, right.
told us to create a proper half court of half basketball court. So we can go through the process. And as you can see, since I always play with geometrical shapes and simple shapes, and everything looks pretty simple, easy to catch, but really good, really good looking. So
For
I'm gonna
sure.
I'm gonna show you the result, which is this. It's just stronger united.
Yeah.
Dice is cast.
Yeah, we translated that from Latin yesterday.
Like Ted told us.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, Ted. Shout out.
Because I wanted to translate it in Italian, but is il dado è tratto, but I didn't know to do that in English. So this was the result. This was the result. So the thing, and we can go on our workspace in a bit, is I love to collaborate with people. So basically, you guys are watching us or listening us, and you, Anna, of course, you can definitely suggest me what to do.
Okay.
And this would be great. Yeah.
And I think we should have mouse.
All the snakes, yeah, that's right. Well, but it's fine. But it's fine. So yesterday we just started working on our basketball court, and today we're gonna do we're gonna finish up the basketball court. We're gonna do some kind of arrangements still, because I mean I don't really like to finish things, because I'd love to keep them open, because you
definitely
change that, and when you're satisfied, you're like, okay, this is done, but maybe not. So maybe it will be better. Who don't know? Who knows?
Absolutely, I agree.
It's like the lie. It's like, it's like life itself.
It's exactly like life itself. It all equates. No, I agree. I think that having an open page on that book is always a nice way to keep it creatively flowing.
So yeah, guys. So just I want to show you, and also follow me on Instagram, which is really simple. So it's Marco Oggian, so nothing crazy, and that's it. So let's jump to my studio hub here in the north of Spain. We do amazing stuff, and as you can see, we in the studio we not use just 5 colors. So basically we use a lot of colors because with our studio, so it's not just myself.
It's feedback, it's clients. No,
I love that. We can talk about it when working, actually. So
absolutely.
And if you want to reach us out, I'm gonna scroll down, and I'm gonna show you also this, which is another agency we have.
Oh my gosh, how many things are you a part of?
A lot of. And we do incredible stuff here. So yeah, a lot of. And
it's called Studio Follow.
This is a sneak peek. If you guys are around here in Coruña, so this is these are our partners, and this is beautiful space we just rent this year.
Ooh, how exciting.
Huge. So basically you can come here, and you can, this is how we see right now, and then it's gonna be something like this. So
this is the studio space you were talking about yesterday for artists to come conglomerate.
Exactly. If you guys are in the north of Spain, so please go here and let's do incredible stuff.
Yeah.
Anna, what do you think? Do you think we're gonna start working?
Oh yes, I am so yes. Let's jump into, you're working on Illustrator, but you're also talking about Photoshop, so we're going to be multi possibility today. The possibilities are
that's brilliant. That's brilliant.
Yes.
So as you can see, here we are. So yesterday
here we are.
So yesterday we just start basically from a blank document, and we already fill all of this beautiful space.
Yes.
And all of these things are suggestions by people that was chatting. So guys, if you're up on doing something related to basketball, which is a really nice sport. And as I was saying to you yesterday, is kind of really important in my life because of ethic and of the teammate and everything. So no, wait.
For sure. Oh, Siri wants to help you real bad.
Exactly. Okay, Siri, help me. So please, I don't need you right now.
Siri's gonna give you some art direction. Be like, actually, over here.
So, shall we start?
Absolutely, yeah.
That's amazing.
We ended off yesterday by putting these circles to kind of mark the spaces that you wanted to balance, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah, right. Right. So basically, we can start fill them. So, do you have any suggestions? So, do you guys have any suggestions actually?
Yeah, in the chat, this is a collaborative process. So if you guys have any feelings of things that you think of when thinking about basketball, that's how we started off yesterday. And we started actually with the stairway at the bottom with the arrow going right up. And then over to the podium on the right side as well, that has like that little sunspot at the top. So cool. And then I think it was the bottle of water on the left that you fell in love with. We all did, really.
Yeah.
And then we have the basketball eye in the center, the kind of homage to the looking down on a basketball net, and also mandala in the center, which was really cool.
Yeah, which is really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. That was such a good call. And you did it so fast. I feel like I missed it almost, where it's like, oh, there it is.
I can do it again if you want.
Just do everything over again. No, I can watch the replay. And then we have the snake over on the right for Kobe Bryant. That is an homage to him. And we've got plant life, which I was gonna say more plants is always better to me.
Yeah.
But if the chat has any other ideas of what they would like to see, we also had shoe as a suggestion yesterday as well.
Oh, that's true. That's true. We can go through that, but before we can change this plant, you know. So what I'm gonna do before all, I'm gonna just create another layer for the typeface, because if it's not for the typography, because if it's not, I'm gonna get mad.
Oh yeah, and if you guys haven't read all of the little sayings, you gotta. They're so good.
Yeah, right.
We were talking about before the stream started. You suck is still cracking us up. It's just such a funny one. Oh, let's go. It's not on there, so that's on the left.
Oh, right. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. And do you want the numbers on there too? The 1, 2, 3?
No, we can keep them actually there, because these are part of the. Okay, well, we can place with the type.
Uriel is suggesting maybe 1891 or Nye Smith. I'm not sure what those are references to, but maybe somebody does. I don't know.
18, sorry?
1891, like a year number. I'm not sure what it is, but
is when basketball was born, actually.
Well,
I guess, I don't know, but I mean, I'm pretty sure about that. So
pretty awesome.
We can add it here.
It's all up to you. And let's see, you could do Mayer is saying you could do an element to show the ace of the team. Is that like the star player kind of thing?
Oh, sure. Okay, but the thing is gonna be in Genk, which is in Belgium, and they don't really know about basketball. I mean, I don't want to.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I mean, and Belgium is quite famous for football, actually, for soccer, and well, not that much in basketball. So, but we can actually think about it. So, what we could do here right now, just to start working on it, we can change, because since I love this kind of symmetry, but we can also we can do another kind of shape composition, maintaining the same aspect, actually. So what we could do, we can do another plant. What do you think?
I mean, I'm a fan. I love plants.
or as they suggesting us, we can definitely represent an ace of a team, actually. Let's talk about what is your favorite player?
Oh, golly, don't ask me. I'm not that up on basketball. Who's your favorite player? That's the better question.
That's Kobe Bryant, of course.
It's true.
Kobe,
Yeah,
but
yeah. We talked about that.
we already represent that. But I don't know. Thinking about LeBron James, we can think about a crown
Mm,
because if he's the king.
I like that.
Or thinking about Russell Westbrook, we can think about the turtle because it really looks like a turtle. But I mean, it's pretty funny, but it's really good.
Hmm.
But yeah, let's think about a crown actually.
I like that. I think that would look really good in this style. You could abstract
Yeah.
it.
Let
Oh, we're getting Tim Duncan, Spurs all the way from P. Siller. We've got oh, and Uriel is saying Naismith, Naismith. That's Naismith. I think I'm saying that right. I don't know. Invented basketball in 1891. So
yeah,
there's a little history for us. I love that.
yeah, wow. And the funny thing, that actually he took something like 30 years to cut off the bottom of the basket actually. So yeah,
Really?
yeah, of course. And also the aid, which is 10 foot, is because of the balcony. Is because of the balcony when where he placed the basket was 10 feet high
Mm-hmm.
actually. So and that's maintained. But yeah, it took something like 30 years to cut off the bottom. So basically
Wow.
the ball can rebound to the floor. Was kind of, come on, man. So it's not that.
But first they were just like, it's a basket. You don't change a basket.
Yeah, but still, it's like every time. I mean, every time the ball enters the basket, they had to
Get it
bring
out.
up to get it out with a ladder and everything. It was like, man, it's quite
30
obvious.
years of
Just
work. Oh,
yeah, just
dang.
just cut it off.
Yeah.
It
Well, I'm
was
glad
like,
they did. Now we have the swish and everything, so it's so much more
yeah,
satisfying now.
yeah, yeah, exactly. So let's think. Let's start creating our crown. We can do a crown in actually a multiple kind of ways. So we can
Hmm.
have a simple crown. It could be something like this. As we were saying yesterday. So um, we are what we live. So basically, and okay, and now more than ever, we are kind of full of images every day, all day long. So
Hmm.
how many hours you spend on Instagram or on Behance? A lot of, right?
Well, you can actually track it. If you go to Instagram settings, it tells you how long you've been on it. It's
Yeah,
like,
I don't want.
oh.
Yeah, actually, I don't want to do that. I don't. I never want to do that.
Hmm.
But so basically, a crown we can represent in this way.
Hmm.
We can represent it
Ooh.
in something like this way. Wait. Okay.
Ah, yeah.
You know,
Ooh.
we can. Oh, wow, amazing.
Oh, I love crowns. I think they have really pleasing shapes and it just comes
So
together so
you
well.
you play you play you love crown and snakes actually, and
Yeah, put a crown on that snake.
that's
Done
that's
and done.
so this is a prince crown and this is a king crown. So
Oh,
we're gonna
really?
delete it. No, I'm just kidding. I mean,
Making it up.
I don't maybe we can also have an English crown, which is quite different and is something like this. But let me, So the thing is that with geometry, with geometric shapes, you can actually represent everything you want.
Hmm.
So this is the real interesting things. So basically, we can also have something like this. Just hiding up a bit, okay.
By the way, people are shouting out their favorite players in the chat. Alyssa says Michael Jordan. Uh, General Kenobi says his airness.
Of
uh,
course.
come
Yeah,
on.
this is quite Oh, we gotta do that because it's not so easy to represent actually. Well, I mean, Michael Jordan, we can represent a lot of things, but everything is kind of commercial, because we can represent with the Jumpman, but this is Nike. So we have the English crown. So
yeah, wow, so quick.
That's amazing. And we're gonna delete everywhere.
All the ones you don't want. But...
Yeah, we can keep with this one, but maybe we can also add it in white. What do you think? So, or something like that. I love it. But
ooh, that is cool.
Let's just keep it for later on. So
yeah, that's a really good balancing element too, if you wanted to play with more yellow around the areas or going for white.
That is the thing. So we need to spot here. So his hairness, right? So we can represent it like with the plane, wings, air, clouds, sky, with a lot of actually, and with something high, or I don't know. So what do you think if we're gonna represent is like number 23? No, I'm just joking. It's so simple.
Yeah, done. I mean, it could be, and I love the idea of the imagery of clouds and wings in your style. I think that would look really cool, but it's really up to, maybe we could just experiment and see what feels right.
Yeah, that's right. Well, I will keep, by the way, the number 23 because I really like that. So let's think about clouds. You're right. And let's think about the spaces we have. So basically we have some spaces here, and we can do something like this. Let's see if it's gonna work. Okay, don't get
low cloud.
No.
By the way, Jessica T is saying Larry Bird as the favorite.
Oh, wow.
Let's see.
Wow, it's so old school. That's great.
Oh yeah. Bruce says I'm a fan of Spud Webb for the older crowds.
Spud Webb, wow, that's sick.
I don't know Spud Webb, but great name, Spud.
Spud Webb was the, I mean, got pretty famous because was so little, was so small, was something like 168, which I don't know in foot, I don't know music in foot, but was pretty famous because of his slam dunk contest actually. So yeah, it was crazy. I mean, it was kind of it was so elastic.
Ferry was also asking who invented the slam dunk technique. So ooh, I don't know.
Somebody before interesting. That's interesting. I don't know.
I'm betting that was after they cut the hole in it.
Sorry?
We were talking about the net not having a hole in it yet.
Yeah.
And so I'm betting that the slam dunk was after that, but I mean,
I'm pretty sure about that.
I bet like with the bottom of the net still there, do you think it would bounce out a ton of times where you're just like, I hit it too far or too hard?
Of course. It's like, yoo-hoo, I know, you can't. I know.
Never mind.
So I think something like this could work, but we need something to express.
Oh, that's cool.
This is cool. Yeah, that's right. This is actually pretty cool.
Yeah, I like it filling the negative space there. If it cut off on that curve, then yeah, that's nice. Makes it feel like a little black and blue sky. Also, Cody, thank you so much for reminding us in the chat. In about an hour, we're going to have an artist spotlight of one of you guys, and you'll have to stick around to find out who. And if you want to nominate yourself or somebody for a future spotlight, then there is a tab right below above the chat on Behance that says artist spotlight, and you can do so there. And if you're watching on YouTube, I would love for you to come on over to Behance so we can see you in the chat. Thank you so much for watching.
Wow. You're so good, actually. I could never do that, something like this. Like, thank you so much for watching.
You can never thank somebody for watching. I mean,
no,
it's impossible.
It's impossible, right?
By the way, Nor has a suggestion of making the home and away words along the edges different colors. It's just a suggestion from the chat. And Mayor says you could write MBA.
No, because it's not for MBA.
Yeah.
I mean,
Genk, right?
if you guys have a connection in MBA, well, just grab the phone, give me a call, and I will be more than happy to help you. But this is not the situation. But Nora was suggesting to change the colors actually for on the typeface. Well, we can try, but I'm really sorry that I'm really sorry because I used to never change the the color fonts in colors except black and white. So I'm quite boring. As I was saying to you first in our chat. So let's see. By the way, I really like this kind of cloudy system right now because it's quite, it's not that easy. It's not that easy, but when you're here hanging out with your teammates, like, oh, this is for Michael Jordan. All of the people are like, what? No, it's not. This is just a cow texture, a cow pattern, something like that. But when I'm gonna be there, I will say, yeah, this is for Michael Jordan because they suggest me during the Adobe live session. So basically, it's not my fault. So it's a,
go back and blame the chat.
Exactly. So this is a really good technique to avoid any kind of problems I could have. Okay.
Exactly. Just blame the chat.
Exactly.
All problems. But yeah, I think that the chat would love to be responsible for this because it's looking really cool. And it gives a lot of like, I don't know, a sense of space to it. It's so funny how such like simple shapes can do that so quickly.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah. We can add another word or another quote here. When can you see my pointer actually?
For sure, yeah.
All right. So we can add something here. So basically, if you guys have something like that, which doesn't have to be positive, you can also think about something like you suck, basically. So don't be afraid about that.
Absolutely. I don't think we're afraid anymore. You've opened up the possibilities.
Exactly.
Fairy says run as one of them could be. And also that reminded me of what my dad would yell at me from every like the side of the field. I played soccer, but he would say hustle every single game. Like that was supposed to make us go faster, and I'd just be like, "Ow!"
Well, we can place the run quote here. What do you think? Because it's actually quite interesting because of this shape, and if you want to be the first, you have to run. So exactly. It makes all the sense in the world. So
got to run to get here.
Yeah,
got to earn it.
That's true.
Oh, Mayur is asking, are you using white or off-white? I have no idea of white for print. Okay, so asking about, I guess, well, you're not printing this, you're painting this. So you're
I'm gonna paint in that. So basically what I'm gonna do is run.
What you're gonna do is run. Makes
what
a lot
of
sense.
Yeah, run right this, something like this with another hand. Okay. What I'm gonna do is to take measures of everything and then where's it? Oh, damn, I lost it. Okay, now you go.
Got it. Gotta catch that run. It's running away.
And what I'm gonna do is to take all the measures and I'm gonna reply it on concrete. So this is gonna be pretty painful.
All the work, yes.
But by the way, don't worry guys, because I'm gonna do this. You know, I'm just do this and this. Ta-da! And that's it.
Got the
So
whole
this,
canvas filled. Look at that.
yeah, well, oh, this is amazing. Look at this. This
Yeah,
is really good actually. And just with the,
I
okay,
love it.
let's change here where the typo are. Okay. 23 is quite, I don't know. So let's see if with a something like a black spot. Cool.
By the way, for the black or it was the half court that you painted before, right?
Yeah.
So with this is going to be a full court. Do you imagine it's going to be like a crazy amount more work?
Yeah.
More space equals more work.
Yeah. No, and also this is extremely more complicated actually. Look at how many things we have, and we want to miss this space, and this space. So basically it's gonna be well, I don't know how to say politely. So
it's gonna be a lot.
It's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be a lot. So
yeah, maybe like edit it before you give them the comp and just be like, hey, so it's gonna be like a lot less, and you know, then you show it to them, and then if you feel like painting more, then you can add all the stuff.
Yeah.
No, I also, when you start on a court, do you paint a base layer of black to start and then like redo the lines and everything?
Yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. Nice. I think we all want a basketball court by you now.
Oh, thank you.
Absolutely.
Guys, we need something here. Come on. I need you.
There was literally, Fairy said, come on. Could be one of them.
He's here. I've already placed come on.
Oh, it's true. Or wait, no, sorry. It was Fairy said move. My bad.
Move. I love it actually.
Nora says bounce it also. Let's see. Oh, Jessica T is asking, who are some other creatives that Marco admires?
Oh, other creatives. No one except myself. No, I'm joking.
The pinnacle, Marco.
I'm joking. Oof, a lot of. One of my favorite. One of my favorite artists and creative person, and actually a really big friend of mine. She's Michela Picchi, who was what was the quote here, the sentence here, because I don't remember. It was move, right?
Yeah, I think it was move. Exclamation points.
Yeah.
Anthony Jackson also suggests take back the rock.
Take back the rock. I love it. Okay. Oh, fuck.
You can move.
So yeah, I can't move, so we can place on this.
You can move it.
I don't know why. Just let me. Yeah, I was talking about what is that? What's happening? Yeah, exactly. I was talking about Michela. That Michela, she's a really close friend of mine and an incredible artist. We are represented by the same agency, actually.
Oh, lovely.
And yeah, and she's amazing. She's a really nice person, and she's a really nice artist, and not because she's Italian, but because I really like her job, her projects, and everything. So she's quite amazing. And other creative person, there's too many. I could say Pablo Pulgar, which is another artist from Spain. Ana Rodriguez, she's another artist from Spain. I don't know.
So many. I understand. And thank you for giving us some names. I wish we could have like just a slideshow of their work so everybody could see like, oh
yeah, of course.
Be so cool. But I love that you have contemporary favorite artists that you can, I mean, have you ever collaborated with any of them?
Yeah, with all of them actually.
So, all of them? Oh
yeah. Well, and of course one of my favorite, actually one kind of my inspiration. Okay, move.
You got to move it.
Look at that. That's perfect.
Nice.
I like it. And but we need a deer actually. Well, we can place here. And yes, I remember one of my favorite creative person of all time is A.K. Koenig, which is the founder of Hort
What was
Studio
that?
Hort in Berlin, Hort studio in Berlin, which is one of the most famous and well-known graphic design studio in the world.
Nice.
And I remember when I was 20 or 20, I don't remember, something like 10 years ago, I just flew to Berlin just to meet him because I was so fan, I was like, I was pretty shocked about that. And now, well, this exhibition is gonna be with him.
That's so cool.
Yeah, among other 3 incredible artists. So this is amazing. This is a kind of a really good thing for me. So I'm really proud, to be honest.
That's fantastic. We love to hear it. I mean, it's
Thank
always
you
an
so
amazing
much.
thing to have any exhibition, but to know that, like, contemporary peers that you admire and are excited to see work from are going to be there also. It's just, there's so much that goes into it that makes it a wonderful
Yeah.
experience. I'm glad you get it.
Thank you so much.
For sure.
But yeah, so these are my favorite creative person. No, I mean, there's not just them. So I've got a lot of them, but
oh, I know it can always go on and on. I feel like that whenever I say, oh, this person is like a really big influence, or like start listing people, it feels like you always leave somebody out and you're like, oh, I should have said that.
Yeah.
But I love hearing that, especially from like different avenues of design and everything. I'm in children's books, and so it's always really interesting to see more of the graphic design and different kinds of illustration, who is making moves and all that.
Anna, you're right. Let's talk about a little about your work, actually,
No, this is you.
No, but you're great, actually. I had a look at your projects, and congrats. I like that. I really love that.
Thank you. That's really nice of you. But also, I mean, your work, amazing. We've already talked about it, but like, just have to say, come on.
Yeah, but I know, but we are talking about you right now. So.
It's back and forth, back and forth. By the way, we have a question in the chat. Bruce is asking, how long does something like this take you to paint? So I'm thinking on the paint side of like for the court.
I don't know.
As long as it takes.
That is the thing. That is the thing that I want to tell you. When I have, can I stop a bit? So because I'm not that multitasking sometimes. So this is something that especially youngest people, younger than me, because I don't know, whatever. But they always think about when I do talks, conference, and this kind of stuff, and they always think about time. How long does it take? How long does which is a great question, actually. I used to do that every time, because I was so focused in the final artwork. But with the time I spent working on basically everything, I just fall in love with the process itself. So right now, I don't really care about the time, about the final time, but I just taking care about the process because
Mm.
I started working on this something like 12 years ago officially, but even before I was working as all of us, we were doing things, and it's something that I always loved to do. And since I have a studio and an agency, I know how important it is to get the deadline. Well, to finish up the work when deadlines. But if you can set your time at this perfection, so there's no problem. You're gonna arrive to the deadlines in time and everything. But guys, really trust me, just focus on the process, because even if, I mean, I had a lot of projects and I still having a lot of projects that they never saw the light, they will never see the light, but sometimes are my favorites because the process was so beautiful, was
For
great,
sure.
even if maybe just, I don't know, just stuck it up or whatever. So, but for being concrete and answering back to your question, I don't know.
Good answer.
This is the point. You know
Yeah.
what? We never use pink colors actually here.
Oh,
So
that's funny. Yeah, you avoided
yeah,
pink for some reason.
we're gonna do that. Oh, look at
You
this. This
did.
is beautiful. I don't know what
That's
is it,
super
but
cool.
this is a plant. This is a pot.
Yeah,
This,
yeah, I can totally see that.
this is a pot, which is not so useful in basketball, but still is quite interesting.
Maybe
So
it
we
is. Who
can,
knows?
and wide, I don't know.
By the way, Rin has a suggestion. What
Okay.
about basketballs, like 5 of them rotated differently along the arches to the words? Whoa, that's a lot.
Wow, I didn't get it. Sorry.
Sorry, they were saying like 5 basketballs, but rotated. So you know how the lines go a certain way. I am
Yeah,
guessing it would just be like changing where the lines are so that it looks
yeah.
like different sides of the basketball are showing. I know that's quite complex, so no
No, no,
worries. It's just a suggestion.
it's a really nice catch actually, but we already have the basketball here in the eye, and we're in the eye.
Mm-hmm.
So
That is
no.
such a cool basketball eye. uh,
Yeah, but it's really good. It's really beautiful.
Absolutely.
We can actually have it for our fans. So this
Oh,
is,
yeah, you're talking about peripheral items that could be part of the
yeah, the
court. Yeah.
profile items actually, right? Let's just skip here. So we just need this spot and this spot. We can do a sneaker because I love sneakers, and they asking a sneaker. Do you like sneakers?
For sure. I feel like it's a big part of the culture too, is just enjoying like the different kind of sneakers that come with basketball. And it's kind of like it's more
Yeah,
than just a shoe, you know, it's
yeah.
a lot of it.
You know that when I was something like, I don't know, 15, I wanted to be a sneaker designer.
Oh, really? Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Then you'd go to Nike or Adidas or whatever you wanted, and then you'd get in touch with the NBA guys, and then boom, be
yeah.
painting the basketball courts for the NBA.
Well, that's also interesting. So we can, but yeah, I always loved sneaker when I used to play basketball, and yeah, but you know, okay, so we can do some fancy things right now, like this.
By the way, Jessica T says, thanks for answering. I agree that we all have a big list of creatives who inspire us. And I also love exploring creatives from all aspects, which is great. I think we should all
Yeah,
be doing that. Oh, and Bruce is quoting you saying, enjoy the process, and then gives a thumbs up.
thank you so much.
Absolutely. I think that's something very important that we should touch on. Yeah, like what you're saying is that time is somewhat important, but it's not the all important thing. Enjoying the process is probably even more key.
Yeah, I think so, but also being able to enjoy the feedbacks too, because
Mm-hmm.
when I I mean, as all of us, I used to get angry, with feedbacks client and with clients' feedbacks and
For sure.
everything. But at one time, I was like, yeah, but this is also part of the process. So basically, this is for something better.
For sure.
And if it's not, they're gonna pay me. So who cares? No, I'm joking. So like,
No, I
no,
totally agree
no,
that
but
like,
you know,
getting paid
but,
is part of
but
it.
no, but I'm joking. I don't want to be that, you know. But it's true. I mean, a lot of time, like you feel feedbacks, stupid or whatever. But also, I think if your work is great for you, and but great at 100%, it will be probably for the client itself. So best thing to avoid any kind of bad feedback is to create a really good project, actually. So this is the point.
Too true. And I always hear when people give multiple options, like, oh, here are 5 sketches or something like that for the client to look
Yeah,
at. It's always the least favorite one that the client's going to choose. So just take out your least favorite one. Make sure that you love all the options because it's almost a guarantee. It'll be the one that you
that
don't want them to pick.
yeah, that's also true.
So
I
goofy.
don't know about we can also create something like a wave or something like that. Let's see.
Oh, Jose is also suggesting adding defend as one of the words because you always hear that in the NBA.
Defend. It's true.
Defend. Oh, and then have you
It's
ever seen
true.
the people who hold up like a giant cut out D and then a fence, like a picket
Yeah.
fence? So those
Yeah,
are
yeah,
also
yeah, yeah.
symbols of like, hey, defense. Uh-huh.
That's true. Okay, we can have something like this. This is great. Okay.
And we've got Rob Zill in the chat. Hey, Rob, what's up? Also, what? Um, oh, we have a question from Bavya. Sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, of course. Marco, how do you decide on a color palette? We briefly touched on this yesterday, but you said
Um,
primaries because you're boring.
exactly. No, and also because of laziness, I was like, okay, let's try these colors. Perfect. Boom. No, I'm joking. And like was I never liked colors actually. When I was little kid, my mom used to told me, I was like, just use colors. And I was like, I don't know, because colors are too much or too many, sorry. And I don't know what is gonna be the best option. So basically, I just spent a lot of time using whatever colors. And one time I was like, okay, let's try using this. And since they are the primary colors, they always work great. And I was like, okay, so they works really, 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 really well. So that's it. That's
Absolutely.
it.
And it felt like you found that pretty quickly, or was it a lot of back and forth?
Sorry, please.
Do you feel like you found it pretty quickly, the colors that you liked, or was it a lot of back and forth to find them?
Um, it depends. It depends. So I could say I took something like 25 years, or I can say I took something like a couple of hours. So it depends of when I started thinking about colors.
Yeah, that's
So
too true.
this is the thing.
It's so true. I mean, it's like if somebody can make a picture, like you're making this, I mean, you already created basically almost all of it yesterday, and that was 2 hours. And if you were to say, like, oh, yeah, it only took you 2 hours, well, it's 2 hours plus your entire career to do
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
It's always
exactly,
like that.
exactly.
By the
Okay,
way,
so
loving this shoe.
yeah, this is quite nice actually.
Mm-hmm. And Cody is linking to our stream yesterday. Thank you so much for that. And by the way, we have about 35 minutes until the artist spotlight, where we are going to spotlight one of you guys here from Behance. And if you want to nominate yourself or somebody that you just love the work of, there is a tab right above the chat called Artist Spotlight, and you can nominate someone right there.
Amazing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, and Bruce says hands could symbolize quite a bit. Unity, need hands to play basketball, etc. They can be used in many different ways. So suggesting a hand.
Yeah. A hand.
Hand. Need reference? I got one. I got two, actually. Whoa. Hey.
Okay.
That's a good one, Bruce. I think hands are one of those things, kind of like eyes, that people naturally look to for a lot of like what's going on. Hands, eyes. So that's a good one.
I really love the word unity, by the way. So if was Bruce, right? That you suggest a hand, right?
Indeed. So, yeah, Bruce.
Okay. So if you don't mind, Bruce, I'm gonna just write unity instead of a hand, if you permit me, if you allow me, actually.
Absolutely. I suggest you put it right next to you suck.
That's right.
You suck. Unity.
It's like that's great. Or we can also unity. We can place our eyes here. And we can, oh wow, we finished up. So wait.
Dunzo.
Wait, because maybe not.
Oh. Oh, Fairy is saying it looks like a flag. I don't know which one. The sneakers. They were saying that's so funny that it could call back to a flag.
It could be.
Yeah.
And what about
Belgian flag?
Stronger? No. Well, yeah. And what about stronger united?
Yeah, I love that.
I think it's great though. So we have to change a bit our 3-point line, so we can place here.
I love how easily you just feel like you can, move things around and judge them. If we like tracked where everything has moved, it's all probably moved like at least 3 times for each element, which is interesting because I love that, because it's exploring composition in a lot of ways, and it makes it feel very free and like a fun process to do.
Oh, thank you.
And of course, makes a stronger composition.
Yeah, exactly. Because everything is about composition.
Right.
Everything is about life. Everything is about balance. It's like the Jedi path, actually.
The Jedi path. We have General Kenobi in the chat, so we know about the Jedi path.
So General Kenobi, I'm gonna show you. You can see it. You will be pretty shocked about this.
Oh my gosh. Rebel scum. That's great. Big Star Wars fan then.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's the thing. Let's save it. I like it.
I love it. This is awesome. Everybody claps for Marco. Whoop, 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 whoop.
I think, well, it's not finished.
I think, I mean, I've been like, oh, it looks done to me, but you keep on making it better. So what do I know?
No, but it's not finished because we need to create our profile sections. That's right, or fence.
Yeah, fence. And we were talking about backboards as well.
As well.
Whatever you feel like working on, honestly. And we had a question from Jessica. This design will end up on the floor of a basketball court? Indeed it will, in Belgium. How cool is that?
Yeah. That's true. That is true. It's really well balanced, actually. So maybe here we can add a sock,
Ooh, a sock. Love good sock.
Yeah.
My socks right now have dinosaurs on them that are wearing socks. So
really?
Oh yeah, it's pretty cool. Got any cool socks?
I don't have socks right now, so
How dare you?
how dare this is no, maybe not. No, maybe just too much. So
By the way,
doesn't like
Tara
it.
is saying, love the font style. This typeface is doing a lot.
Yeah, thank you so much. Well,
Mm-hmm.
I can use his Archivo. So it's a Google font, so you can just check it. But any kind of fonts, if you find the nice font combination is dope. So
Mm-hmm.
I think it's pretty dope. We can also do another interesting thing, which is try how it could look like if we want to change the background and white.
Oh, that's crazy.
Well, I mean,
Let's see what it does. It's crazy. Marco, don't you know?
So, let's see what is gonna happen. So no, just shit. Okay. Here.
By the way, everybody's clapping. Bruce Gonzalez is saying, really looks amazing. Oh, yeah. Oyvind is saying, so cool. Claps, claps,
Thank
claps.
you. Thank you so much. What was that? What is happening? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Come on, Zoom, go away. I can't go on the option because they've got Zoom thing. So I have just to wait that it's gonna disappear. Okay.
Got it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't help you with Illustrator, but I'm sure you know your way around. So we'll fix it, whatever it is.
Let's try this. Wow.
Whoa. Whoa. Changing everything.
Yeah. Looks
the eyeball. That's the only thing that was affected.
Yeah, of course. But we're gonna change everything. We can do something like this.
What do you think? Like yellow or can't be red because it's already got the red. So yellow or blue or pink.
Let's see.
Or changing the basketball to colors. That makes sense too.
No, we can do something like this.
Oh man, this is cool. Oh yeah, behind it. Clever. Yeah. Clever.
Also do something like this. Oh yeah, we lose the basketball thing. I don't know.
Ooh, arch it out. That's cool.
I don't know, guys. What do you think? I think is
black or white.
No,
Bhavya has very strong opinions and says no white. Nope.
Yeah. I'm pretty. I totally agree. Actually, it's losing a lot, but I mean not that much because I mean we just have to wait.
Just have to find all the little pieces, but I mean, this is the point of doing a test like this, is just to figure out what happens, you know, like does anything change, does it feel different, especially the ifs, does it feel different is a huge question because that's something that you can't know until you see it and feel it.
Yeah, that's true, but it's not that bad actually.
No, I love it, but I mean it's all up to preference in my opinion.
Well, let's just keep it here, so we can move a bit and we can start thinking about fences actually.
A fairy is saying, what about a green court? Whoa.
No. No, I'm
there
joking.
Is no green in this palette.
There's no green in my palette. Come on. No, I'm joking. I just you know what? I think in the I don't know if I can say the real life, but in I love green. So I think green is one of my favorite colors about clothing, about plants, of course, but about real life, you know, because it's green, because of green and red. But I don't know why I'm not able to use green. I mean, I just suck using green.
Okay, that's your challenge. Your next personal piece, you got to just do all green, monochrome.
It's weird, you know. It's kind of weird because it's like, come on, it's not that difficult. So
Well, I've heard green is the color that human eyes can like definite, I don't know, what do you call it? Like you can see the most value range in green, which is kind of
oh,
crazy.
really?
Yeah, something about, how nature is full of green. So, we have to see it. We have to be able to like see through it in the jungles and the evolution of mankind.
That's interesting, actually.
Mm-hmm.
So
it can be really hard to just paint with it. But anyway, sorry, go
on. Yeah. Let's do our fence, and let's say it's gonna be 2.20 meters. So let's put it on. Let's go black. Let's say.
Go black. By the way, let's see. We have a question about, is the court indoors? I'm guessing it's outdoors, but do you know?
It's outdoor. Yeah, it's outdoor. It's outdoor, nice. And it's gonna be. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be just for 3 months actually available, wow. Or maybe we're gonna do in another spot of the city, so it's gonna last for, I don't know, for the years to come.
Yeah, I think it deserves to just like stand the test of time. We got to keep this around for a while. So I can't imagine just like doing all this work and then what, 3 months? Oh.
Well, I mean, it depends actually. It could be interesting, you know. Could be something like a really interesting metaphor of life, because nothing lasts forever. So
well, that's the sad part of life, entropy and ending things, and
yeah. So well, it's okay. So let's
tell me it's okay, Marco.
Of course,
can't deal with it. Only 3 months. No, I agree. The transience of artwork, especially public art, even just seeing how time takes its toll on it. Like imagine if you painted the court white as the background. I'm sure it would show wear very quickly if people were using it. So it's kind of interesting to see like it transforms your art, but in an organic way, and it would be fun to see that.
Yeah. I'm sure. Yeah, let's see. Let's start with our wall. So basically here we can go pretty random, and well, not that random, but the aesthetic can express herself. So, and also if you guys have questions about, I don't know, design basically, so in general, if I can give you some advice or something like that, please.
Oh my gosh, cool. I have questions, but also please. I should read the chat. By the way, there's a lot of people saying that green is either evil or their favorite color. So a lot of strong feelings about green. Chris says cancel green. Uriel says teal, pink, and pale orange, like the Spurs. Oh, apparently we got some Spurs fans.
We have some Spurs fans, and I love the court design of the San Antonio Spurs right now, because it's so 90 vibes. I really love also the jersey. So
nice. Yeah. They call them back to the 90s. It's coming back, man.
Yeah. So, yeah, let's do this. we just had just one time pink with a couple of times. So here, maybe not. Yeah, maybe yes.
Oh, I do like the pink. The little spots of pink have worked their way in there, and I like it.
You got here and here. Well, we can add this, you know, something like boom. You know, just I mean, this is interesting, you know, just like a little spot can actually give a really great balance. So or unbalance everything. Yeah.
If you were painting this on the court and felt like it was a little off balance, would you just add something that felt like true to the design?
What? Sorry, I didn't get you.
No, it's all good.
I just cut it off.
If you were painting this on the court and you felt like a part of it felt unbalanced, would you just add it on the fly? Do you feel like you could do that?
Yeah. Of
Nice.
course, because it happens actually when we were painting our last court actually. So
Mm-hmm. Nice. Okay, so
just
you
it's
had the
just
experience.
yeah. Wow. Okay, it's great. I think maybe something
Ooh,
here
I like
too.
that little
But
starburst. That's great.
yeah, yeah, is I think it's great. Okay, let's continue with our wall. So we can also multiply some things. Something like this shape is really interesting. So we can create something similar, you know. So
Ooh.
everything is about repetition because, as I told you, I'm lazy. So I'm always use the same things, and people, I don't know how, still loves that.
Because it's, I mean, another way to say lazy is creative problem solving, and you got
That's
it.
yeah, that's true.
By the way, Ferry is asking, how do you get creative every single day and not overthink it?
Uh, I don't.
Take a break.
I don't. I don't. Yeah, that's right. I don't, but I work with incredible people that they do. So basically, when I can't, or where I don't feel creative, because it happens, of course. Other people I work with and I love to work with are. So this is the deal. So always work with people that are amazing.
Mm-hmm, for sure.
Basically.
Get those good coworkers. Yeah. I
Yeah.
agree. Collaborating can make a whole world of difference, not only in making it a
No, but
handoff of the
also,
baton, but also like bringing new things.
yeah. No, but also being able to be creative every day is impossible.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Is impossible. Is impossible. I mean, sometimes happens that I just feel overwhelmed, you know, because I mean, I actually do a lot of stuff. That's true because I run something like yeah, well with the online shop as well. I run something like 5 different things. So
Jeez.
it's yeah.
How?
Yeah. So being creative every day is not possible.
Mm-hmm.
But so when you have time, yeah, when you just feel that you need to grab a beer or something like that, let's do that.
Relax. And I mean,
Yeah.
that fills your creative well when you take a break and enrich yourself as a human being rather than just thinking, I am an art machine. I must create.
Exactly. Yeah, that is the thing. That is the thing, and I think the you know the situation we are living, and also with this, I can say with the social network stress we are living. You know, something like we always want um, to receive more attention and getting famous. I mean, this is not that good because
For sure.
you're overthinking actually, and you're overacting. Like I need to do that. I need to do that because if I stop, I'm gonna get I don't know, someone's gonna take my position and everything. So just take your time. If you feel just overwhelmed and uncomfortable with your situation, just relax and do something else, which is not doing something else of creative things. But for example, um, I love painting, but right now I don't have the proper space because of the lockdown, because of the
Mm-hmm.
new space and everything. So I'm feeling mad. I need that, you know. And I'm
Yeah.
just I mean I love uh I love stay on the computer, but sometimes I really need to paint and you know to do what I do, but with
For
painting and
sure.
everything. So
Yeah. Changing up mediums.
Exactly. Exactly. I don't know what to
Completely
do
agree.
here. So let's try to do something like this. Let's try to create something like a shape or
And I think that's great advice for the chat because a lot of people are saying like they overthink all the time. Lena says overthink is my second name, lol.
yeah, that's
uh,
true.
so changing mediums or finding refuge in something that's new, I think can definitely help you with that overthinking and with the pressure of feeling like, you have to produce something. When you're new with something, all you have to do is try. That
Yeah.
takes a lot of pressure off to feel like you don't have to post it to social media. You don't have to do anything with it. It's for you.
Yeah, exactly. That is the thing, which is, I mean, you can post it, of course, on social
Yeah.
media if you want and everything, but it's not, I mean, it's not the important thing.
Well, it's
And
different when you think about like, oh, this is for social media. Like before you
yeah,
even start on a blank piece of paper, you're just like, oh, I'm going to post this, whatever it is. That's too much pressure,
yeah,
I think.
that's right. That's right. That's right. But yeah. By the way, I'm not, yeah, as I told you, I'm not creative all day long and every day. So
Absolutely. I think that's wonderful and such a good thing to tell people because the idea of an artist, like it's a good idea to ask artists what they do every day because
yeah.
it's not always what you would think. And trust us, we've gone through it. Like
No, but
everybody's had the
also,
feeling of too much.
yeah, but also, I mean, and also to convince you, I will say, I will say you how my wait, okay, my normal day is. So, and you will see is really sad and boring actually, because
Or ideal
because
and relaxed.
no, because yeah, because so listen,
Yeah.
I just wake up, I don't know, something like around at 8. Having breakfast if I can. I go to the gym. I say hello to my girlfriend, which is the first day of the which is the first thing of the day, and then
Mhm.
I'm gonna see her by night. So so then I just go through infinite emails, and maybe at 12 in the morning or something like around 1 or 1 p.m. or something like that, maybe I'm ready to do something. But listen, I have to prepare, uh to prepare to launch.
For sure.
So then other calls, other meetings, and that's it. And I go to the bed. So
Kanto. Yep.
so it's not that it's like wow, because I used to
Exciting.
yeah, I used to think that when I was younger, I was like, wow, yeah, being something like this is amazing. I was like, okay, well, it is. I mean, what it is actually my passion, but still, is
It's not a 24/7 art fest. It's not a like, oh
that's
yeah, all
true.
the time you're doing the exciting work. Maybe even in a project, you're not always doing the exciting work. It's like, oh, this one part of it was cool. And the
Yeah,
rest of it was kind of like,
and also, and this is really important actually to accept it, that not all the works are, or not all the projects are incredible.
for
And
sure.
this is amazing for us, because when we finally gonna have our uh, our favorite kind of project, is gonna be a blast. It's gonna be amazing for us, because like, woohoo, I got it.
Absolutely. I agree. I think there's a lot that I thought art was back when I wasn't a professional artist, and now that
Mm,
I'm somewhere. I mean, things are always changing, so it's never like it's always going to be this way or that way or anything. But it is definitely more business work than I thought. Do you
Yeah,
find that where it's like, wow, did not think I'd be answering the infinite emails or,
yeah,
coming up with spreadsheet plans, things like that.
yeah. Well, actually, I really like that part. So it's a kind of a business thing. So this is quite interesting as well
It can
because you
be
can,
very interesting, yes.
yeah,
By the way, this looks like a basketball hoop and it's amazing.
it is.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, how did you so quickly make like squares, a circle? Oh my gosh. And then it's a basketball hoop. Wow.
Yeah, it is, and we can. So then let's think about this is crazy. Actually, it's pretty beautiful.
I dig it.
I think we can represent this grid, which is interesting, something else around, but I don't know where. So let's think about it later. Maybe here. No, this is too much confusion. Oh, here. Well, I don't care right now. So
Yeah, come back to it.
let's
By the way,
continue.
we have about 10 minutes until the artist spotlight. And
All
then
right.
after we do that, Monaco, there's still time after that for working. So we'll come back to this.
Okay.
But we are highlighting one of you guys from Behance. Super excited to show you who. And if you want to be the artist for the next spotlight or nominate someone else, there's a tab above the chat where you can do that.
Wow.
Whoop, whoop. You're always impressed. And if you are just joining, I just want to let you know that we are working on a design where Marco is part of an exhibition in Belgium where they have, what would you call it, commissioned you for to paint a basketball court. So this is the fencing or wall against the basketball court you're designing right now. And it's so cool to see your process going through, just like, here's a blank space. What are you going to do with it?
Thank you so much. So actually, we start from basically here. Then we had this, and then this, and then this, and then this, and it's pretty good.
All just like that, it pops into place like magic.
I think we can already delete the white one. So
no, I like it. I like it just for contrast sake. Like, even if you're thinking of like uploading this as a Behance project or something like that, having the options and showing.
Oh, that's right.
Hey, this is a possibility.
That's right.
And it's work you did. Keep it.
Wow.
By the way, Robzilla is dropping some wisdom in the chat about how to work with clients and not overcomplicate, or as we were saying before, like overthinking things is an issue.
Yeah.
And Rob is saying developing briefs for passion projects for structure is really helpful for him.
Yeah, it's true.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. But also, because think about, clients are always right. Because no, but still, when you go to a restaurant and you'd like to get food properly, or when you go to, I don't know, to basically everywhere, you like that people treat you as you treat them,
Absolutely.
And if you, sorry.
No, it's all good.
So if you're gonna get, I don't know, annoying and arrogant with your client are gonna get in the right position to wave you like, okay, whatever, see ya,
bye.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah, that's true.
Got to be a good person to work with, and always think from the perspective of the clients. I think that helps to see like what might help them make a decision faster, or like see something clearer. Anything like that can really help a project for everyone.
Yeah, exactly, because I think it's the best thing to proper create something more than like a peer-to-peer, like to client artist or studio, whatever process, instead of a real collaboration process, which is better, of course.
I agree. We're about 6 minutes out from the artist spotlight, by the way.
Oh, that's amazing.
And Rob says to keep both the black and the white and sell them as prints. Done so. I could see that totally. Oh, I could see it as a diptych on your wall where it's like both the options. That'd be super cool.
Also, think about prints. If you want to go through some of my prints, you can go to brutto.shop, which is the shop of our amazing studio, and you can cop some of them. So
excellent.
Thank you so much.
Cop a print. Get it. Jessica T is asking, where does Marco like to look for fonts?
What? Sorry?
Oh, the question was, where do you like to look for fonts?
For fonts?
Or to find the one that you like.
No, I didn't get it. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. It was just we're talking about fonts and how you found. Sorry, my throat's all junked up. How you found the font that you love, the one that you are using in this, or other fonts where you find them.
I don't get the answer. The question, sorry.
That's okay. Okay, no worries.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Where do I my
like
English
looking
bad,
for fonts. So. I mean, you said it was a Google font, the one that you're using.
For fonts, sorry.
Yeah, font. Sorry.
Sorry,
typeface,
I was
whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. I was thinking about fans, so I was just like fans, but I was like, what she's asking to me? I sorry.
No worries.
Well, this is interesting. Basically from everywhere, because back in the time I used to create a lot of fonts actually. So, and I used to collaborate with the Design Foundry, which back in the time was the $10 font from New Zealand. But yeah, just basically just looking around, I really like, well, Google fonts, Adobe fonts as well is so great actually, because I mean they did pretty great. And basically everywhere. Instagram is quite useful for this, because I mean if you find some cool font houses, you always have a lot of incredible and interesting suggestions. So yeah, basically from everywhere. I'm so sorry for not getting back to you.
Not at all. Don't worry about it.
Before, but I didn't understand the.
I totally understand.
Proper word. I was like, what? Sorry.
Absolutely. No, I think it's good. If that happens again, we can just, I should just use different words to describe what I'm talking about. I think that would help. Like typeface might have, I don't know, like clicked it.
Yeah, but you can also mock me. So basically you can say, oh, Marco,
absolutely not. I refuse.
You're an idiot. You don't understand what people asking. Come on.
I would never. I don't think that at all.
You can do that.
Also, you're actively like I'm just continually impressed by anyone who is multilingual, because I feel like that is like your brain is doing overtime all the time. So great job.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Thank you. My Italian friends are always pissing kind of me off, because I live in Spain. And I used to, I speak in Spanish basically most of the time. I write in English because of the work, and basically I never speak Italian, or basically I just speak Italian something like, I don't know, a couple of hours a week with my family. So basically my Italian is getting worse and worse. Yeah, it's true. It's true.
We'll just have to practice more. Oh yeah, let's we have about 2 minutes till the spotlight. What about teach us one Italian word that we can say as best we can? How about basketball?
Well, it's pallacanestro.
Oh gosh, okay, slower.
Palla like ball. Well, is translated version of basketball actually, because it's basket is canestro. Well, it's cesto, but canestro was an old form to say that. Canestro. And ball is palla, which is palla canestro, basketball.
Palla canestro. Yeah?
That's right.
Palla
That's right.
canestro.
You got it.
Yay! Everybody at home, say it with me. Palla canestro.
No, palla with P.
Oh, palla canestro. Okay.
Palla canestro. So basically, you can come to Italy and say to everyone, palla canestro. The guy's like, okay,
Palla
that's
canestro.
okay.
Give me
Palla
the ball.
canestro. That's perfect. Dammi la palla.
Dammi da palla.
Yeah,
That sounds
right.
like Tommy DePaula, which is a illustrator. Oh my gosh. So we're about time for the artist spotlight. So are you at a good place to just pause for a second?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, excellent. So we have an artist spotlight today that we're super excited about because we have a regular in the chat. This is Tara Yazdani is going to be our spotlight artist today. So excited about this. Tara is a regular. And Tara is just absolutely so skilled, so talented, so amazing. So we wanted to encourage you guys to follow her work and also just look at it. Like, look at this beautiful illustration. We've got a still life in this one that looks absolutely beautiful. I love the graphic quality of the, what do you call this? The pattern on the tablecloth here, bringing it all together. And all of the different elements of like shadow, lighting, all this is so well done, so technically beautiful. And the composition as well. I just love it. And hey, you might enjoy the minimal color palette. There's only a little hint of green here.
I love it, actually.
Yes, and this says still here, still life, week 45. Hot dang. So are you doing a series, Tara? And there is, thank you so much, Cody, link to Tara's website in the chat now. Oh, cool. This is made in Illustrator. So this is a series, or yeah, it is. Oh, life in COVID. Ooh, traveling. The story behind this, I'm curious. Love these pieces. Obviously, we love to see Illustrator and a sequential narrative driven story. Pieces like this are always fascinating to me, where it feels like even without words, you can put together a story that's happening here. And I love seeing that. Also, I think how the figure is sitting is interesting. Well, these are different people. Those two, at least. It looks like this might be the same person, but this is a different person. Maybe they're traveling to see each other. Oh, my heart. We've got Amanda Gorman. What? Poet laureate. If you guys don't know Amanda Gorman, she read her poem at the inauguration of Joe Biden, and you should definitely check that out. It's an amazing poem. Did you see that, Marco?
No.
Oh, you got to see it. It's so good. So good.
I will do that.
Definitely do. Oh, I love the colors on this one. Yeah. Wow. This is an editorial illustration inspired by SF Gate article, Is San Francisco About to Return to Its Bohemian Roots? Oh, man. I could definitely see this being in the paper. I love that you've taken basically a prompt of, I found this article and I really either liked it or felt inspired by it in some way, and made a piece for it. I think that's a great idea whenever somebody's like, I'm not sure what I should do for my portfolio or anything like that. It is such a good idea to just go to the roots of where you want to see your work. Where do you want it displayed, and then create for something like that. Oh, I love this. Okay. How Texas, oh wait, I missed the title. Editorial illustration inspired by the New York Times opinion column, How Texas Swaggered into Coronavirus Disaster. Ooh, it hurts my heart, but it's also really well done. So great job, Tara. Oh, we've got RBG, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Oh yeah, looking like a boss. Those hints of green are really nice around the face, and the pink of the skin tone is just so pleasing and like peaceful. And she is a boss, so great job. Also, the intricacy of that collar is always like, you got the lines down, those like lines, it calls back to the still life. Oh yeah. Children's book illustration, whoop whoop. We couldn't find what you're looking for the close-up, unfortunately, but we can see it from afar. We've got George Floyd. We've got emoji wish list. America's internet wasn't prepared for online school. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I want to know more about this. I'm going to read this this editorial. This article. This is an editorial illustration inspired by The Verge's article. So cool. So this is Tara is doing such a good job of showing the editorial illustration, what it offers and what it can fit into. Absolutely. Finding these articles that speak to you and creating artwork for them is such a wonderful way to explore what you want to do for a living, as like, you know, putting it into the context of what you would be doing for a living. And here is the Still Life week 47. This looks like oh golly, what do you call those? Pineapple upside down cake, but like with oranges. Is that true, Tara? You bacon for your still lives? Oh, Tara says, oh no, Squarespace. Yeah, interesting article. Definitely recommend it. Oh yeah. So lovely to have you in the chat today, Tara, to be here during the spotlight. I love when that happens. Taylor Swift. We got some T Swift. And week 24, click to expand. I shall. Check out these colors and the overlapping shapes. Oh my gosh, so many details. Oh, my dad just made me croissants for my birthday. Oh, there's nothing better than a good croissant. It's so good. Oh, do you have a favorite baked good, Marco?
I don't know. I don't.
All right, we'll have to send you some croissants so that you can.
I actually love croissant, but what I really like more than croissant are these beautiful still lifes. Actually, they're really great. really beautiful too. But what is technique? Is it digital or do you use?
Yeah, I think this is digital. I think it would be Photoshop, but Tara, correct us if we're wrong. I know you use Illustrator for quite a bit, but I think this is raster. Look at those sunflowers.
Yeah, this is raster, but I don't know. Maybe it could be fresco as well. Fresco is really great as well.
Oh, you've tried fresco. I'm so glad. I love fresco.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Absolutely. And it looks like we've got a bar cart.
Yeah, as you can see, she can use green. So and this is amazing. I'm so amazed about that. I'm so impressed.
You know, green is great.
Green is great. Yes.
Can be olives, can be limes.
Thank you.
Love to see it. Thank you so much, Tara, for creating this work for us to enjoy. This is absolutely beautiful. You also have a Behance page, and I want to encourage you to upload more to it. I want more, but definitely follow Tara at Tara Yazdani, and then the website is her name as well, just .com, and you've got illustration, design, about contact. Oh yeah, also working as it looks like you make infographics as well, which is so cool. Your brain works in a special way. Ooh, I love the strawberry pattern.
Strawberry pattern.
Oh yeah, beautiful. I love it. So thank you so much for making this work. We are definitely going to follow, and we suggest all of you in the chat also follow along. Tara is saying it's Photoshop, Marco.
That's great.
Absolutely. So that is our artist spotlight for Tara. And if you guys want to be part of the next spotlight, then at the top of the chat, you can nominate yourself or someone else. Whoop, whoop. All right. Yeah. Anthony Jackson says, keep creating, Tara. Your work is amazing. Yeah.
Is right, actually.
Absolutely. Actually. Tara also says, gotta lean into green, Marco.
Sorry, please.
She says you gotta lean into the green.
I noticed that. So let's start with my non-green composition.
Yes, we are back into Monaco's. This is a design for a basketball court that's going to be painted on an actual basketball court in Belgium for an exhibition.
That's true.
Yeah, and right now you've completed the court base itself, and now you're working on a wall or fence design that goes with the court.
Exactly. So we can still put some sentences actually, and I think my favorite one is "you suck" because it's so motivating, you know.
Yeah, look at the fence. Oh wait, defense if it's on the fence also.
Oh, come on.
Gotta pawn it up. But yeah, I love the
"you suck."
I feel like that was very personal. Ow.
No, it's not, of course. Come on. "You suck." Like this right now. Okay, it's perfect. Yeah.
And also, you've been grooving on these shapes over here. I love them. And the one to the right makes me feel like there's a sunset and a road leading out to it.
This one, yeah, it should be. It could be.
Nice.
You can see. You can see any basically whatever you want.
Exactly. Interpret.
You're free.
Finally.
You know, oh, come on, what's happening? Why is it slow? Okay. You know what? We can create a really interesting joke because thinking about the spaces. So basically, we can place the bench. You know, the bench player.
Absolutely, yeah.
Right here.
Really?
Yeah, just thinking about a bench of like 55. Yes.
Sit here.
55 is a nice bench. So this is just it's just like it is just for spacing. With we can make it yellow, I guess. Yeah, it's perfect. And with a "you suck" on the top. So basically, you're getting more and more motivated than.
So mean and yet so
yeah,
right.
Of course. I am.
Well, and I'm sure people playing on this court would love to have a photo op behind that. Or in front of it.
That's correct. So let's see if I can bring just the okay. So basically here. No, I'm not gonna do that, don't worry. But I'm just taking
You're measuring how far out.
Exactly.
Nice.
Right. You suck. But what about another? Because "you suck" we already use here. So basically here we can do something like loser. No, it's too much.
Well, I mean, loser isn't too harsh, right? But maybe in the chat, if you can come up with a not too harsh, but like, you know, just the "you suck" level of insult. Like boo, or let's see. What is it? What do you call it when you go but it's like you know, you miss the net and it's like it's not like a fumble, but what would you call that? I know there's a word for it that I'm trying to think of, but brain no reach it.
I know something, but I'm pretty rude. So I think it's not the best. I think it's not the best situation to explain that. So I will keep it for myself.
Sounds good. Be Creative says you could use airball. Eric says "you rock" as like a juxtaposition. Nina says bogus, or brick. Anthony Jackson says "you're losing."
You're losing. But you know, it have to be like "you suck." So basically, we have 3 letters and 4 because we have to maintain the balance. So
Pearl says "butterfingers." Anthony Jackson says "foul."
Foul.
You foul.
I foul. That's No, another one.
Oh, Nishant says you missed. It's
You
close,
missed.
not quite there, but
You
uh
missed. Do you think is no? It's too much. You missed. You missed. I don't know. No.
oh, Robzilla says bench warmer. What if you did that like bench and then yeah, down warmer? Maybe. I don't know.
I love it.
It's pretty clever. Oh man. These poor guys.
Or better,
Like,
or we can also change Isaac with something similar than bench, with something similar bench warmers actually, because I really like bench warmers, and it makes more sense than just use suck, because you know when people is taking, it's gonna take pictures and everything, people is gonna be here. We can also stretch a bit up the bench because we can do basically whatever we want. So I really like the idea of having bench warmers, and I don't know.
yeah, it could be the same. I mean, it doesn't have to always be something different, but if we come up with something that's similar and sounds good, we can try it out.
Yeah.
Robzilla says scrub.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are so good at coming up with this like
Wait, you're
basketball
so
insults.
yeah, you're so mean. Exactly. You're so mean, guys. Like, okay, let's think about insults and a lot of
Oh, they're on it.
yeah, and
Like
a lot of
I've just been
things.
waiting to be asked.
That's true. Yeah, because you know we are basically mean. So
Absolutely. I think everybody should tap into that every once in a while and know that it's all in good fun. It's not actually hate, it's just
yeah,
mean.
it's just it's right. It's just mean.
Rin says next up.
Next up.
Like next time it's your turn.
Next up.
By the way, we have about 10 minutes left in the stream.
Yeah, I think we're not having time to do the backboard, which
That's
is
fine.
not such a big deal, because you can come to Belgium and see properly in real life, you know. So,
Absolutely. And in a few months, we're going to get a book of your work, correct? So if people want to see more of your stuff, you said that it was going to be pretty soonish, maybe.
oh right. Thank you for reminding me. I was like, what she's
Like, wait, you did say you had a book coming, right?
No, yeah, of course. Yes, I'm doing that, and actually, it's about 99 projects I created in the past 10 years. It's just a selection of the 99s I like the most, actually. And they complete, so there's not just some illustrations or something like that. It's just entire projects about art direction, photography, clothing design, illustrations, and exhibitions I had. And it's about how important is the versatility in the artistic world, actually, because it's really important, you know. Being versatile, it's amazing because you're not gonna get bored.
True.
You know, and also because it's getting you. I mean, it's always it always helps you out going out your comfort zone, which is not properly. I mean, which is not always a good idea, but still is quite good. It's quite good to know how it is, you know, because
For sure.
you know, you can just rearrange your considerations and everything. So this is quite interesting. But by the way, we don't have to what I'm doing, sorry.
No, it's all good. I love this wavy line.
Yeah. Thank you. We don't have to mismatch the versatility with with multitasking, actually, because multitasking is not that great, and is not great at all.
End of
Because
sentence.
yeah, because
Yeah.
the thing is, you could be able to do to a couple of times or a time, but is scientific proof that is gonna get, I mean, it's not gonna, it's gonna, it is bad. So, so what
It's bad.
like I mean, we can prove it right now because I'm talking about it and I'm doing another things, and basically I'm not doing anything. So I'm just on the same design and I'm talking about nothing.
Yeah. Oh
So
man.
this is the real point. This is the real point.
Absolutely. By the way, Jessica T is asking, did you get to see any of the sessions from Adobe Max? Have you ever seen that or been there? Or
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. I've never been there. My lovely friends and creative artists I was talking to you before, Michela Picchi, did a piece, an artwork for the Adobe Max of 2 years ago, I guess.
Mhm.
So,
That's awesome. What was
yeah,
it? I might remember I was there.
she's awesome actually. She was this kind of fluid texture that was jumping out of the Adobe Max layout and titling, you know.
Oh wow. So like the whole design of the logo for that year?
Yeah,
That's so cool. Oh my gosh.
yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, it
She
was
is,
everywhere. Yes.
she is. So,
By the way, we have about 4 minutes left until we have to say goodbye.
oh
Um,
really?
yeah, I know it went
Oh
so fast,
no.
right?
Yeah, but also, guys, if you have questions, so this is your time.
It's the time. Well,
It's the
Jessica
time.
T has a second part to the question about Adobe Max. She wanted to know if so, were there some of your favorite sessions? Do you remember a favorite session that you saw?
No.
I understand.
No, I'm sorry.
That's totally fine. Anthony Jackson says Adobe Max 2021 is going to be awesome. And I agree. I think that's going to be awesome. I believe that it is online and free again. So if anybody wants to join that, just remember that it's going to be coming up. I think, oh, golly, testing memory, October, I want to say. Oh, I might be wrong.
Wow. Well,
But
if you want to
sorry.
invite me, so you can invite me, guys. So.
I mean, let's talk. Let's
I'm
talk
just
about
joking.
Max. No, I think that would be awesome. Well, especially being able to stream opens you up to a lot of possibilities for talking at
Yeah,
Max. Because again, if it's online, then people being able to reach out from home is a big deal. And
yeah.
Adobe in general, just they love bringing creatives from everywhere together. So it's kind of a perfect opportunity when it's online to do so. It's great.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
I will wait.
Also, Be Creative is saying the opposite of a bench warmer is like first string, right? I think that's what they're called. Oh, and there was another
Yeah.
suggestion of using different languages. Bruce was saying different language maybe for the bench warmer.
It's true. It's true. We can say scaldapanchine, scaldapanche. But I mean, it's not so used to. It's not so used in Italy. This, but it cool works actually. Like scaldapanche.
Nice. Oh, Tara is confirming that I was right. Yes, it is in October. It's actually my sister's birthday is the first day, 10/26.
Oh wow.
So at the end of October. And Nishant says, what are some good design books you would suggest a beginner or a student?
The Form of a Book of Ian Chichold.
The Form of a Book.
Yeah, it's a really, well, it's not an old book, but I mean, yeah, it's quite an old book, but it's really important because it's all around design in general, and actually about the semiotic feeling and psychology behind any kind of design, which I think is the most important thing to learn, because we always think about to provide something that could be great, eye-catching and everything, which is great, of course, but we have to consider that that everyone can and have to understand.
For sure.
I totally recommend that book. I really recommend basically quite all the books from Dictionary or Sandu 360, which are editorials from Hong Kong, and they used to do beautiful books about basically everything. So you're gonna have a lot of great content, actually.
Nice. Well, we are at the thank you so much for your suggestions, by the way. I'm sure the chat is very happy about that. They say all thanks for this. And also we're at the end of our time, so we are going to say goodbye here, but also want to encourage you to follow Marco's work and to go to the many websites that you have. Marco Oggian. And also I just wanted to quickly remind you guys to stick around to join the UI UX designer Julian Crespo at 12 p.m. to learn the importance of the UX process and how to build a niche microservice mobile app to uplift small businesses. A lot of good words in that.
That's amazing.
So stick around here on Behance. And Marco, thank you so much for being here. This has been a wonderful experience for me and the viewers. It's just been a joy. So thank you for being here.
Thank you so much to you. It was a really nice pleasure, actually. So thank you so much.
Will we be able to see the final paint of this on like social medias maybe?
Oh yeah, of course.
Fantastic. All right. So check out like Instagram. And with that, we will say adieu to you. Have a great day, everybody. See ya.
See you. Bye.